Uh, Teacher Dan here once again. Today, I've got, I think, what's a very disturbing trend that I've been seeing in middle school. 7th, 8th grade. Um, Now, we always had jocks. Those jerks, those assholes who go around pushing kids around and making fun of people and walking around like they're big men on campus. Always had that. I mean, that's not new. That hadn't changed. However, what we got now is sort of a really interesting and very, very depressing and very disturbing trend of these guys uh, being into this straight pride thing. It's straight pride, which I mean means white pride, right? Really, I mean, so it's really white supremacist and anti-LGBT stuff, and also then we have kids who wear, interesting clothes, which always has been the case. I mean, kids always wear interesting things, you know, weird jewelry and stuff like that. And we have kids now who wear, furry little tails on the back of their clothes. And they get labeled as furries, and they've even labeled themselves as furries. Even though that's not really what furries are, but whatever. Call yourself whatever you like. I don't care. Wear what you want. I don't care. But we have these jock boys. So they're not content to just be jocks. They're not content to just be popular guys. They got to punch down on people about stuff. And so we have this bigotry going on, and especially against the LGBT kids, and so I am concerned. In the age of Donald Trump running for president again, I'm very concerned because I don't believe Joe Biden can win this election. I do not. I know all the Democrats are like, oh yeah, go Joe. And I'm like, no, I don't see it happening, buddy. Trump's going to beat you. He almost lost last time. And people always point at the popular vote. They go, yeah, well, Biden's crushed him in the popular vote. And I'm like, it doesn't matter. The electoral vote is what matters, and Biden almost lost that. So this year, I don't see him winning it. I don't. He's alienated too many people. His support of Israel in this Palestinian genocide has been, something that's cost him a lot of votes from independents and from the left. And I don't see him winning it. And then I see a landscape where bigotry against LGBT people and women especially is going to be just rampant. It's already bad. And I come back to it. Point of this was not to get into politics. Point was to talk about what's going on at schools. So what's happening is that these rich white boys, and they're rich white boys, they're jocks, and they're rich, and they're white, are, picking on people who are different, right? And the disturbing part is that there is no social norm set in the school for dealing with this. No, there's no expectation that they're going to be decent to other people. There's no expectation of that. There's no consequence when they're not. They simply act out toward other people like this, toward other students, and toward teachers too, right? With this straight pride shit. Now, straight pride, let's talk about that for a minute. Okay, pride was born out of the Stonewall riots, 1969, 1970, right around into 69. Okay? The pride flag, I don't recall where, I want to say 77, I think, was when the pride flag surfaced the first time. But pride started earlier than that. That's out of necessity for survival, for gay people. I mean, that is, you got to band together, right? I mean, if you don't know about Stonewall, go look it up. It happened in New York. It was because the cops were raiding gay bars, and arresting gay people. And the Stonewall riots were a reaction to that. Now, the problem is, now you got straight pride, right? Well, what do straight people got to be proud about? You're in the majority. You got all the power, especially you're white. You got pride isn't the thing you need, They treat it like that's equity. Yeah, straight pride is equity. Okay, whatever. But you won't find any people of color participating in straight pride. It's all white guys. It's all white guys, actually. I mean, not even girls. White guys are the ones who are all so fragile they can't abide the existence of people who aren't straight. Queer people. They just can't handle it. So, so they got to have their own pride thing going. But really, I mean, it's white pride. It's the same thing. So it's a white supremacist movement dressed in the cloak of straight. And that's where I think it becomes scary, is because it ain't just about sexual orientation. It's about being white. It's white pride. And you may as well hang up a Nazi flag. Really. I mean, let's hang up a straight pride flag. You may as well. Just do it. Just go big or go home. Either follow through or just fucking leave it alone. The idea that if people having a pride flag up pisses you off to the extent that you need to have a straight pride movement, is fucking, just leave people alone, will you? Just stop already with that, right? And that's infiltrating our schools. And we have parents who are manipulating their kids into coming to school and acting like bigots, And, well, next topic is going to be the American flag, because I'm going to get into that. Anyway, Teacher Dan, signing off.